All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Misfit Corner Comics Presents. This is the artist Andrew speaking. And once again, we are live streaming. And as always, I am joined by my fellow artist and good friend and a fantastic artist in his own right, Avery. Say hi, Avery.
Hey, what's up, guys?
All right. And Dee's in the chat already. Hey, no problem, Dee. We wanted to do a little something special for all the IndieGoGo backers, and there was a couple in particular I wanted to send something nice to, since you guys are always here and hanging out in the chat and just supporters, and we truly appreciate it. So we know the IndieGoGo's probably not going to happen, but we wanted to send a little Merry Christmas thank you to you, and I'm glad you got it.
Because we really appreciate you guys. Once we realize, like, yeah, this isn't going to make it, we're like, we got to do something for those people that are there.
That's right. That's
even
right.
though we're not going to make it. And we're like, you know what? Let's send them their sketches anyway.
Yeah. Well, I sent everybody a sketch. I didn't do specific ones for them. So, I mean, the guys that pledged for a color sketch didn't get a color sketch. I sent color sketches to certain people, though.
Oh.
Yeah, just don't tell anybody, D. It's a secret. It's a secret.
A lot of the normal regulars got sketches.
That's right. That's exactly what we did. All right. I'm going to show you guys something. All right. I'm going to turn this around. And let me make sure the output is my internal speakers. All right. All right, you ready? Check this out.
I can't.
You don't have to. You don't have to. Doing this for the people in the... I don't know if anybody's there. Extra's there. Hey, yo. How's it going, man? Check out this. This is my new bumper intro video I'm working on. Damn it. Ah!
Fail.
Yes, I know.
The hero.
That's right. That's right. I used that in one of the live streams earlier on, and I kind of liked it. So I think that's what I'm going to start branding the shows as, the Hero Hour.
But what if it's not about Hero?
Well, the majority of it will be, but that's the thing. I mean, it's not going to be just Hero, but it's going to that's what we're going to be branding everything. So
not everything.
Hey, Good Dog Press, how's it going? Aloha. All right, so not everything I do is going to be Hero, but the majority of it's going to be. Like, matter of fact, guess what? I got a new steelbook case. Check it out. It's actually a really cool one. It's Venom. This is the Best Buy exclusive steelbook case for Venom. I haven't even opened it up yet, so I'll make a video about that later. But,
do you have? I was going to say, do you have it on Voodoo yet?
No, not yet. I haven't even opened it yet. So, is this one you want to watch?
I'll watch it out of curiosity.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, then I'll get it done. I'll get it added to the Voodoo tonight. Then I'll make sure it happens. But you know what?
It's one of those movies. Like, it's like I'm kind of curious. I'm positive it sucks.
Well,
but curiosity killed the cat.
Oh, speaking of movies that are going to suck, remember what I told you yesterday during the live stream that they were releasing a new trailer? The Hellboy trailer?
I don't know.
I'm telling you. They released the first Hellboy trailer.
Okay.
Do me a favor.
No.
And don't watch it.
Oh, I'm sure. I know. I've seen people posting it around, and I'm deliberately going, yeah, no, thank you. Didn't Scott Alley edit those?
I don't know, but the movie, the one big thing about the movie, the one big thing about the movie that they were talking about is that it was going to be rated R. It was going to have violence in it. They're going violence by way of Deadpool. In other words, they're trying to make it funny.
Instead of spooky.
Yeah. I mean, there is some spooky and there is some violence, but there's this one scene where there's a whole bunch of cops surrounding a building, and the truck pulls up, and he gets out of it, and all of a sudden, one of the cops starts shooting at him, and he's like, "Hey, I'm on your side," and the cop goes, "Oh, sorry." It's like, oh, jeez.
You know what? There is a little bit of humor every once in a while in Hellboy, but it's like Scooby-Doo Warner Brothers humor because Hellboy's so big and heavy he falls through floors a lot.
It's the whole trailer.
Ooh.
There's one scene where he goes into some type of business, and the old lady behind the counter says, "Young man, I'm going to need to see your ID." And he looks at her like, "Are you serious?" I'm like, "Oh my God, that's a bad joke. That's bad even on my level, you know." But there was a lot of it in the preview, and I'm just telling you now, I want to see the movie because he actually looks really good, but ooh, they're highlighting the funny in order to try to appease probably the Deadpool crowd, because that's all Deadpool was. It was violent and funny, and that's not what I wanted in a Hellboy movie, and so I mean, hopefully they'll pull it out in the end, and they'll be able to put out a
I'm
good
not a
show,
Hellboy fan anymore. I'm not a Mike Mignola fan anymore, so I don't care.
Yeah, well, all right.
He's a part of the whole deal, the whole mainstream. Just leave him alone.
Extra says, "Can't wait for you to finish my drawing." Oh, that's the milk carton one, right? Yeah, I remember. It's on the top of my list to do.
What?
I don't know. We have some crazy fans. That's all I can say. Matter of fact, here, let me grab a sheet of paper. Extra says, "Hellboy is a sad and tragic person and has sad moments in his comic and movies, and jokes around with banter like a normal person is now comedy relief." Yeah, it's did you hear that?
Yes, because it was loud.
I had it over on the other side of the room. More campaigns on. It's fine.
Yeah, they started a few minutes ago. I got that notification before you. It's weird.
Okay, well, I'm turning down all my notifications. Turning them down, not turning them off, because you never know, somebody might call. Also, can't wait to finish my drawing now. I never asked you to draw anything that was someone else. Oh, you right? You sure you didn't ask me to draw a carton of milk? Maybe that was someone else. Well, then good. Then it means I don't have to do it. If that person's not here, then I don't have to do it. All right. We're going to start a drawing. Part of the new live stream that we're going to do, in fact, in 2 weeks, that we're going to do in 2 weeks, is going to be Drawing Hero. So that's going to be someone else. That's going to be one of the norms is Drawing Hero. But we're also going to talk about comic news and Lego news and movie news, and maybe even some indie spotlight by having some creators on and talk to some creators. Like, I'd love to get Todd to come on and talk about Ignition and whatever else project he's working on, and that kind of stuff. So. But we're going to, starting in 2 weeks, when we start the new live streams, we're going to focus on a lot of different things, and we're going to make it a show, not just us coming on here and squawking back and forth at each other. We're going to actually put some production value into it. At least I hope. Oh, by the way, the one thing that that everybody talks about using, Streamlabs, it's not available for Macs.
Max garbage.
Yeah, I know. That really sucks. They have it set up for a Mac that you can actually use the dashboard, but not the OBS. Good Dog Press says, "Make sure Todd doesn't fall asleep on your show." Has he done that before? Oh, that's so bad. That's so bad. And D says, "Hellboy 2, The Golden Army was really good. Too bad there was no third movie." Yeah, they set it up for a third one, and it never happened, which really stinks. I think everybody that was involved was willing, so I don't know if it was a studio decision or what, but yeah. Yeah, they set that up for a third one, and it just never happened. I like the first one, and I enjoyed the second one.
The studio,
the studio
didn't want it.
Yeah.
It didn't do well enough. The first two, they were just like, that's, yeah.
Okay. All right, well.
The studio is like meh.
All right, let's see. What are we going to draw tonight? Let's see. Maybe draw something Christmas related, you know? Maybe draw what Hero's version of Santa Claus would look like. What do you guys think of that? But I don't want to make it too typical. I don't want to make it, you know, a bear or something cute, you know? Maybe something, maybe even Hero's version of Krampus.
Sounds don't.
What? I'm looking for ideas. You're not throwing anything out. Come on.
Your ideas are all bad. Heroes shouldn't have Christmas.
Well, no, they probably wouldn't, but that doesn't mean they can't have some type of winter celebration holiday.
Baby burning day.
Extra says, let's see, hold on a second. If your book is based on fantasy, you can do a homunculus and also have an idea for Santa Claus before you draw. And D says reindeer. God, guys, I have to tell you something. So in book 3, I introduce the 7 legendary warriors, and they're based on some of the Chinese zodiacs. You've got the ram, and you've got the bison, and you've got the chicken and the monkey and the snake. Well, there was a horse too, and I can't draw horses to save my life, so I actually wrote it into the story that the horse character is betrayed by someone else in the group and is left almost dying and is like in the hospital or something. You know, when the characters show up, because there's only 5 of them when they show up, and they're like, "Where's, you know, Master Horse and whatnot?" And we were betrayed from within, and you know, he's near death, and it's like, oh, and it's all because I don't want to draw a horse. It's all because I hate to draw horses. Extra says, I have an idea. It's my own design. I don't think I'm going to use it, but CAU credit me for it. But can you credit me for it? I don't know. Maybe. It depends on if it's good. It's Santa Claus as a lobster. That's a pirate, because Santa says ho ho and pirates say ho ho. That's funny. Good Dog Press. I am born under the horse year. Special fire horse year. Oh, that's cool. Now, see, a fire horse would be cool, but yeah, I'm really bad at drawing horses. In book 3, I actually had to draw a horse in at least 2 or 3 panels, and I did it very much. That person was in the background. You know, you only saw their head type of thing, because yeah. D says, with all your little pony love, you would think you'd be able to draw horses. Damn, that hurt, D. That cut, man.
But it's true. But it's true.
It's not true. It's not true.
It's disgusting, and it's true.
Oh, yeah, okay. All right, well, maybe. Maybe I should look up My Little Pony and use that for reference.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. I'm not going to do that. All right, let's see. All right. Let's see. Who are we going to draw? Who else is on my list that I haven't drawn from chapter 1? Well, I haven't drawn the snake. I could draw him, but, you know, he's kind of boring by himself, so. Extra says, wait, he's a brony? Laugh out loud. No, I am not a brony.
Yes, he's a brony. He just won't.
My son, I jokingly said to my son when we were out Black Friday shopping that they had the My Little Pony movie on sale, and he says, "Oh, I'm buying that for you for Christmas." So he bought it for me, and I watched it, and it wasn't bad. I thought the animation was really good. The character designs were good, but no, I'm not a brony.
He's a brony.
I'm not a brony.
Disgusting, degenerate brony.
Kodiak says he's a brony. Well, he's got a whole bunch of kids, and I'm sure at least one of them's a girl. So, I mean, the chances that he's got that many kids and they're all boys, that's kind of scary. you know. So I'm sure he's got at least one daughter in there. So I think he's probably more familiar with the My Little Pony franchise than I am, by a long shot.
More familiar than he would ever want.
Oh. All right. So how's your preparations for the holidays going, Avery?
Don't ask me that.
Ours are going pretty good, considering we're really not doing anything.
I really wish you wouldn't bring up the holidays with me.
Okay, that's fine.
It's not.
Well, I mean, it's that time of the year, so...
I'm expecting very, very, very bad news.
Okay, well...
I'll bring it up.
I couldn't think of what kind of bad news you'd be expecting, but
it's stuff I would never discuss with you.
That's fine. That's fine.
You notice I don't tell you things.
Oh, I know. Yeah, but I tell you everything, so...
Yeah, but I don't tell you things.
Yeah, I know. But you can, I'm there for you, man.
No, I can't. No, you are not. Absolutely, you are not.
Okay, if you say so.
I am not that stupid.
Okay, if you say so.
Oh, you can't stop yourself.
Well, most of the family, most everybody on my side of the family is going on a cruise, so they're not even going to be here. So they did that last year too. Right around Mike's birthday. It's like for his birthday, they were on a cruise, and Mike's like, "Wait a minute." So for my birthday, they all left him and went out of town without him. Yep, that's what they did. But that's okay. But and then we got my wife's side of the family, and we're planning on doing dinner with them and that type of thing. With the nieces and the nephews and all that stuff, so that'll be fun. Well, it'll be family. It's never fun. Family's never fun. Let's see. There's a whole bunch of chat going on. Let me see what's happening here. Extra says, I'm just a fan of Poe's with Pokey Production. Oh, okay.
Tony.
And Kodiak says, nah, she likes Batman. Very good, very good. She also likes Child's Play Chucky. Oh, goodness. MLP was all I could watch at one point. TV only had it on. Kodiak says, Aloha GDP, which is Good Dog Press. Andrew, you've got GDP in the house. Oh, cool. Yeah, I noticed. Shh, keep it on the down low, Kodiak. Very good. They're talking to each other. Hero looks like he's going, what the is that? Well, I was trying to see if I could fit the snake in right next to him, kind of like looking over his shoulder, but I didn't give him enough of a oh my gosh, type of look on his face. See, that's more like it. I gotta see if I remember how to draw the snake. The snakes are not easy to draw, by the way, in case you didn't know that.
Did you say snakes are not easy to draw?
No, they're not. Why are you scoffing at me?
I can't help you. I can't help you.
Oh, I didn't ask for your help. I know how to draw snakes, or at least I know how to draw my snake.
It's a snake.
It's a snake. Let's see what else. I gotta remember. There was a. There was a. There was a pattern to his scales. I tried to. I kind of
Forgot.
changed him up a little bit as I drew him, which you probably noticed.
Name a comic book character that doesn't happen to over time.
Well,
or a cartoon character. It happens to cartoon characters too. Look at the first Bugs Bunny versus how you know him.
Yeah.
The same with Mickey Mouse. The same with Spider-Man. The same with Batman. The same with Superman.
Have you seen those images of it's Mickey's 90th anniversary or whatever, and they have these drawings of him. It's like a progression of when he was like Steamboat Willie, blah 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 blah, going forward. And the most recent one, the one that they're touting as the current one, doesn't look good at all. I'm not a fan at all.
I haven't seen it, but I'm not shocked.
Yeah.
It doesn't look good.
All right, let's see here.
Because for most of my life, everything resembled Fantasia. Everything was like sort of from around Fantasia on. It was all very close to the same, you know?
Yeah, well, they modernized him a little bit, but then this most recent turn of events design just doesn't work for me at all.
Oh, it's probably if it doesn't work for you, it's either really really bad or it's brilliant.
Extra says, "Can you give Hero a body pillow?" I don't know.
Good God, that dude is trolling you.
Maybe.
Like, that's rough, dude.
Let's see. I was supposed to draw Unbeatable Skunk Girl today, but I tore apart my desk instead. Veggie Tales, awesome. Says Good Dog Presley says, "Oops, wrong stream." Oh,
Veggie Tales, awesome.
I've never seen Veggie Tales, so I don't know. So Andrew, this is a family show. Besides, no one wants to see you draw your snake. Ow!
Oh, nice. I don't have to pick on you as hard anymore. They'll do it for me. I can just sit back and relax.
Yeah, but what's the fun in that?
I don't know. They're pretty good.
Man.
They're doing a good job. Good job, guys.
Yeah. Wait, why aren't you all picking on Avery? Why are you picking on me?
Because you're horrible and I'm wonderful.
Good Dog Press says he's watching 2 streams and writing in both. Which one do you have the volume turned up on?
Hey man, I was playing before when I got the invite to join. I was playing Skyrim and listening to Tug. So,
well, that is acceptable.
Because Tug's awesome, dude.
He is.
I love his. I don't get to catch a lot of people's streams live anymore, and a lot of times if I miss it live, I miss it. I don't get a chance to go back. And I actually caught part of his current one.
Yeah,
it's pretty good. He's getting spicy.
On
all these inappropriate. A lot of people in comics like to molest people, man. It's insane.
Have you ever been molested by somebody in comics?
No,
don't tell me. I don't want to know. That sounds like one of those things you wouldn't tell me if it did happen to you.
I would freely admit it and just be like, yeah, I did it for a job.
Oh,
I mean, I've been pretty down and out and desperate. So is it molesting if I go along with it? Because I need because I need the money.
That's really sad, man.
I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, he was. I was watching his streams where he was going off on Mindy Wheeler and her husband. Those were a little.
I try not to comment on stuff like that. So, and my language can be very harsh. I am not a fan of those people.
Yeah.
That's as far as it's going to go. I don't like anyone who pops up and starts going, "I'm Comicsgate. I'm owed something, but by someone," or uh, they have the right to be on a platform or someone else's show. It doesn't work that way. You don't get to just show up and you're entitled to something.
No.
That's not the way it works at all.
Oh, wouldn't that have been so much easier?
Oh, it would be great if that's the way it worked. That would be great. But that's not reality. It's still an a meritocracy. You have to build your own platform. When people have you on their show, that is a favor they are doing you. That is a courtesy.
Yep.
You're not owed that. And several people doing it in a row over a fairly short period of time, taking that type of attitude, did a lot of damage.
Yeah, I know.
And I don't like them.
D says, if she's hot, you were not molested.
It was comics. I mean, let's just face it. It wasn't a she.
Oh, I'm so sorry, man.
At least I'm a werewolf now.
Oh my God.
I can.
I'm not explaining that one to anybody.
I had to do something. I had to do something to get you on Malin.
Oh my gosh.
I took one for the team.
You were so bad.
Just don't ever say I never did nothing for you.
So in other words, you're definitely all in for Malin Militia?
Hey man, he had you on the show, so I guess so. How do you think that happened so quickly?
Wait a minute, he had me on twice. So what are you trying to tell me, man?
I'm a double werewolf.
Wait. If you go double, does that mean you get reverted back to a human?
No.
No, you're werewolf for life now. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Yeah. How do you think that happened so easy? You were like, man, I just contacted Malin and he had me on. It's like, yeah, bro, you don't know what I did to make that happen for you.
Well, I have to tell you, I had a really great time on his show, so I'm so glad you were there for me.
Oh, that's so messed up.
Dude, I need to get you a really nice Christmas present then.
Build your channel up so you don't have to do stuff like that anymore.
It was like, build your channel up so you don't have to do what I had to do.
Yeah.
Well, all right, well.
Oh, that's so messed up.
It is. You are a disturbed individual.
Well, only a little bit. Oh, I'm not screen sharing. Well, I'm not screen sharing because my screen's lagging so hard because I left Photoshop up all night.
Oh. Are you working or no?
Yeah, I'm working. I'm only working during streams this week. But
yeah?
I slept most of the day. Oh, I came home. Had something to eat, relax for a little bit like you do when you get off work. And once I went to sleep, I was out.
D says you're a super werewolf now.
Yeah, I was super werewolf now. I did what I had to do, man. I was trying to promote the book.
Right. Avery, Kodiak says Avery is Malin in disguise. I could almost believe that, having talked to him on a stream. He's He's a real nice guy, but
he's blunt. I like it.
yeah.
I like people like that. I think they're funny. Well, because, okay, when you're really, really blunt, dumb people can't tell when you're joking.
Like me.
Yeah. And it's fun to mess with them. It's entertaining. They get... Because so many people aren't used to people, just straight up telling them the way things are.
You mess with me all the time.
I know. And it's funny. Hey, man, your kid roasts you pretty good, too.
He does, doesn't he?
Oh, my God.
He said something the other day that got me good. I forgot what it was, but... oh, well.
I'm so tired.
Yeah.
I probably slept longer than I should have once I got off work.
You know what we're going to need to have for the next iteration of the live streams is somebody to read the chats to us.
Like Edwin, when he's on Aloha Hour, keeps up the chat for Mike, so Mike can talk and draw, and because part of why you're there for Mike's stream is to watch him draw. So if he's engaged if he's on a train of thought and drawing at the same time, it's very, very easy to lose track of your chat. And so a lot of times Edwin's there for the Aloha, and Edwin goes, "Hey, so-and-so said this, so-and-so said that." It helps.
Yeah, we need to get some. We'll have to have a regular on to read the chat, especially if we get like really good chats.
Right now, you should be able to keep up with your chat though. There's like 5 or 6 people there. I don't know how many.
Oh, Kodiak says he'll do it. We might have to tap you in, man. We may have to tap you in. Not tonight because
Oh, that snake looks dope, dude.
We're almost halfway done, and there's not, and Avery's not as entertaining as he usually is.
You're what? You're blaming me?
No, I'm not blaming you.
I'm not as normally. It's your show, Jackwagon.
Yeah, I know, but normally, you give me so much to feed off of,
Oh, I'm a little drowsy. That snake looks dope, though.
Yeah, not too bad.
Snakes are hard to draw. It's like, dude, that's like one of the best drawings you've ever done of that snake's stupid head.
Well,
that's better than how you drew it in the book.
Well, in book 3, I actually took the time and got a lot of reference for snakeheads because of the fact that I got to. I was able to take my time with it, so I actually all the heads are actually used from actual photo references, so they look a lot better. Where in the first book, I started that way, but then I kind of flew by the seat of my pants because I was just But that for a fact because you saw how all the pages came out, so there was some playing around with the design there.
You're getting so much better because you draw every day now for the last several years. To like, it's almost like so much work has gone into Hero Book 1. And 2's done also, and you're working on 3, and you're doing all these sketches and stuff. But we need people on board for the other stuff. But it's like, man, you're so much better now. It's kind of like
it's at the point where I can guarantee everybody, if you end up liking book 1, you're really gonna like book 2 because it's so much better.
Yeah, and then you're going to like book 3 because it's better than 2.
Yeah. That was kind of the goal, is to constantly be improving.
Yes.
I think for book 4, I'm going to go backwards.
But if you know, that's what look at the very first Ninja Turtles.
Oh yeah.
It got better as it went. Even the Eastman and Laird, it got like the Crow. The Crow got that comic got better looking as it went.
Oh, do you know another example of a book that got better looking as it went? Do you remember Poison Elves?
Yes.
You remember that was like his first issue or 2 was like, you could tell it was done with a ballpoint pen, and it got better.
Yes. Exactly. That was another one I couldn't think of, but it was in the back of my exactly. But he got way better. Like he got like fast. That producing that work on the, even those, I think those were some of those indie books that were late all the time. But so what? If you just get 3 to 4 issues worth of stuff done a year,
do you remember that story I told?
A lot better fast.
You remember that story I told you where I had a retailer who, when I told him I was working on a book, said get several books done in the can first before you go to print, because people, when they see the first issue and they like it, they're going to expect you to put out another one soon. Mm-hmm. They don't want to wait a year. They want it to come out sooner.
Yeah.
His example was Poison Elves.
Yeah.
He said so many people got that book when it first came out. They loved it, and it took forever for the next issue to come out.
Yeah.
And,
Well, if you were going to do issues, I say yeah. But you're doing graphic novels, which
Well, that was also Todd's suggestion, because Todd had said, you've already finished the first, graphic novel worth. Why not just go straight to trade? And I was like, damn, that's such a good idea. And that's what I ended up doing with Cornerstone. So. All right.
I mean, you're more following the European model. You're doing albums.
Kodiak says there's only one show I choose over yours, and he only gets on once in a blue moon. That's Elliot, of course. Okay. I kind of knew that was coming.
Elliot's awesome, dude. That guy's art's fantastic.
Kodiak says, I haven't seen a bad drawing from Andrew yet. He's actually pretty proficient. Oh, no, I've done some pretty bad drawings. Trust me.
I can show you. I could show them all the first version of page 1 of book 2. Not the version you can see for me coloring.
Yeah.
Originally drew. If you bought the black and white, the version you would see.
But what's so funny is that version that you saw, that wasn't the original version. There was another version before that, which was even worse.
Oh, yes. Wow.
Oh, no.
Treat us.
Oh, no. I don't think I have the original files anymore. Oh. But the background was so basic and horrible, because what I had done, I had started book 2 and I had completed all those pages up into the double page spread. And it was the double page spread that I got inspired by that Topi book that I found. Remember that I did that entire page with the quill pen. And then I went back and redid all the backgrounds for all the pages leading up to it, including the first page.
Yeah.
And the original first page background was horrible. Horrible. I'll look and see if I can find it and show it to you. But I mean, you would appreciate how horrible it is compared to what I did with it,
I'm tired of looking at Topi stuff and George Safino stuff online. So I'm just going to, when I'm able to, just start buying their books. And I don't care if they're not in English. I just want the art.
Well, you remember that one book that I bought, which was absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah.
Was like $2.
No, yeah, but you're not going to get them that cheap.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Buying the European stuff from Europe.
But when I saw that, I went and bought like 3 or 4 copies.
Yeah.
Because I gave Todd one and I gave Ayla one. And I think I still have like 2 copies left.
Yeah, like George Safino has more stuff that he's done than just the few American comics he did.
Yeah.
And that guy that did the that new Batman, the painted thing. They broke into 2 hardbacks that really should have been 1. What's that called?
Oh, I know which one you're talking about. The one that just came out, right?
Yeah, it's all
Like
watercolor.
the Dark Prince or something like that.
Yeah, well, Todd's been a fan of that guy for years. I remember Todd showing me that guy's stuff years. You could back when Todd was in college.
Oh, really?
Yes, Todd was showing me that guy's stuff. They even how Heavy Metal would have all the ads for all the European comics. You could order the trades and the graphic novels. It was in that stuff. But thing is, though, he lived in Atlanta at the time, and that comic shop that was there in Atlanta he went to carried all that stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
I can't remember his name right now, the artist, but his stuff, his stuff that he does is better than that Batman book.
Oh yeah,
that Batman book looks good, and I wouldn't mind it. But I'm probably not going to buy it because it's DC. But his stuff, I think Rapture is what his book is called.
Extra says how to draw a snake. Step 1, YouTube. Step 2, done. Kodiak says, do you remember how odd that art was on your eye back in the day? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was so weird. Crow too. Now I love it.
Yeah.
D says, I love the European model of graphic novels. So do I.
Yes, so do I. I prefer it over floppies.
All right.
I really do.
Uncanny is asking to please show you guys what the original page looked like. You know what? I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to look for it because it's so bad.
Everybody poops the bed sometime. It's just once you get really, really super, super good, like Adam Hughes level or like Steve Rude level, it's their worst is still better than almost everybody else's best.
All right, let's see. Let's go to my hero folder, and that would be chapter 7.
Hey, could you give me the original cover in the layer form because I don't have it anymore? The color version.
I don't think I have the color version in layer form anymore.
I don't either. Because
I don't think. Yeah, I think at some point I may have flattened it and saved it. Okay, this right here for you guys. This is what the new page 1 looks like for Hero Book 2. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Let me show you. Well, actually, this is what I really want to show you. Take off all the stuff. Whoops. This is what the background looked like. This background was totally done in quill pen, dipping the ink and doing all that stuff. And as you can see, there's a lot of different textures in here. And this is 100% inspired by that Topi book that I was talking about. But I need to go to, let's see, pages, panels. Yeah, 617. Background. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe it's in my done folder. Yeah, see, I have I have every single piece of everything. Okay. Here is what Hero looked like when I did him this is, oh, what?
What?
Oh, this is a bad file. Hold on.
Dirty Max.
Shut up. It's not my Mac problem.
It's
this is how I drew him. This was actually the second version of him, where his nose is all wrong, his arms are way too thin, his legs are way too thin, his face is too thin. I don't know exactly what happened.
Legs are too long.
Legs are too long. It's just I mean, yes, he's running, and that kind of changed him a little bit for me. But his side whiskers, there's not enough of them. His chin whiskers, there's only 3. He has more than that. It's just it was not good. But look at, you want to see ugly. This is what the background looked like. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, nope, this isn't it. I actually added stuff to it. This is how boring the background was.
Oh, that is hot trash.
Yeah. Well, no, here, look, it's even worse because I went in and I digitally added more grass.
Uh-huh. Oh God. This has got to be.
There you go. That was the original page.
That's better. Yeah, that's better with the grass.
Yeah, it's better, but it's horrible compared to this.
Yes, it is hard. It is pretty.
This one is so much, and I actually have the original background of this still somewhere, so it's a nice little piece of art all by itself. But yeah, this is what I originally did for Hero Book 2, page 1.
Thank God you changed that.
I know. Now I just have to delete all references to that so nobody ever knows it existed.
Yeah,
okay. My recording stopped. Hold on.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Like even for you, that's bad.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it was. But see, what happened is I started on it, and I just kept going and going, and then I got that book, and I was blown away with how gorgeous it was, and it inspired me to do that double page spread. And actually, it was you too that inspired me because you said, "Have you tried using a quill pen?" And I said I hadn't used a quill pen since high school, and he said your stuff looks a lot like that. Try it. So for that double page spread, the entire background was done with a quill pen. And after I got done with it, I was like, dude, this is so gorgeous. I had to go back and redo every single background all the way back to page 1. And thank the Lord I did that.
Yeah, when you have a style, well, the way you do backgrounds where you put in lots of hatching, stuff like that, it looks better if you use a nib.
Yeah.
If you use a quill nib. There's a quality of line there that you can't get from any other type of pen. You can get close if you use a really high quality fountain pen or calligraphy pen with the right tip. You can get something similar.
Yeah. Nope, but that was a moment of thank goodness I did it this way because otherwise it was really going to stink.
Yeah. Yeah, that is a huge improvement, buddy.
It is.
Oh, thank God you never showed me that. Oh, you're lucky. You're lucky you didn't show me that first. Oh, well. I don't think we'd be friends anymore. I would have roasted you so hard.
Well, no, I would have greatly deserved it. But what's so funny about it is when I started book 2, I was so jazzed about moving on to the next book that I kind of hurried.
Yes.
And luckily, I'm smart enough to step back and look at it and said, "This really sucks. Let me redo it."
What I like about this whole current independent movement is I think you can build a fan base, a customer base, that as long as you're engaged with them and talk to them, they're willing to wait.
Yeah.
Get something done and get it right. Especially since we do like the European thing and want to do things either in large chapters or complete arcs,
Right.
Like there are ideas that I have that I want to do that I would follow that 48 page format at a different price, not $25, but but still that's a double size issue.
Yeah.
So if you do 2 or 3 of those, if you can get 2 or 3 of those a year in something, that's a better work schedule than trying to do something as a monthly book.
Yep.
And you can take more time and make it better. And selling direct, you can do just as well, or if not better, actually.
Yeah. But just so you guys know, we're we're doing this and we're having a ball doing it. We haven't made any money really off of anything yet, but we're having a ball. So
the only person making any money off a hero is me because I'm a paid employee.
well, that is true.
I'm not making much, but because if say Hero Book 1 all of a sudden makes $1 million before it closes, Andrew doesn't actually owe me anything.
Yeah, guys. That'd be really nice, but it's not going to happen.
Yeah, but still, let's say it happened. Andrew doesn't owe me a thing because I said I don't own any part of Hero or Misfit Corner, so he doesn't owe me nothing.
Well, I kind of like you, so I'd like to keep you around, so I'd definitely pay you.
Yeah.
If I made $1 million, I haven't played the lottery yet this week. Actually, it's up to like 300 and something, by the way.
Well, if it did like super, super good, would you probably pay me more than any Marvel or DC colorist gets? Probably.
Yeah, probably.
But it's not like he doesn't owe me that.
Yeah. Well, that was one of the when my old job gave me that money, that severance package, I said they're giving me this money to attempt to do something different. They're giving me this money to attempt to start something different. And one of the things I did was pay Avery to color book 1.
I get it super cheap.
Yeah, you did. But here's the thing. Had that not have happened, I'd still be working on Hero Book 3, and I never would have had it colored.
Mm-hmm.
You know? I just there wasn't any money for that anywhere. But as soon as they said your job is no longer necessary, after I stopped dancing around the house, I started making plans to open a comic book store and pay Avery to color book 1.
Yeah, but it also works out for you. Say we had a really bad falling out.
Oh no, let's not say that.
Let's say it happened. You don't have to worry about me coming after part of Hero because I don't own Jack.
Well,
I'm not entitled to anything. I couldn't come back. Like we've seen independent books get big and have things happen for them, and then somebody that left the book early comes back trying to get a piece.
The Walking Dead.
Yeah,
Tony Moore.
I couldn't do that to Andrew because I own nothing. I don't.
Well,
I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that. You're protected from that.
Yeah, but the whole opposite of that is if we were a big success or we were successful, you damn well would get bonuses and so forth.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah. That's all fine.
Yeah.
That's all well and good. But in a worst case scenario, you're protected.
Well,
smart thing. I think it's a smart thing.
Hero Book 1 is protected.
Well, all the other books are anything. It's all protected. Book 2's protected.
Well, that's only because we're doing it page by page. So
yeah, you could fire me now and you wouldn't owe me anything else.
I'd be more worried about you quitting than than me firing you. Because actually, I think to date, you've probably quit 2 or 3 times already. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most of those were joke quits just to mess with you.
Evil man. Evil man.
There's a couple of times I got irritated and was just like, I'm just...
I know. And I bring that out in you. I know I do. Where's my actually a lot of it is I've never been a super patient person, but personal things have made my temper extra short. Yeah. Well, I have a dog and I have children, so I've learned patience, but there are things that I just cannot, you know, handle. I don't have the patience for it. Most of it's stupidity at work, which I haven't had in a long time. So, you know.
Yeah, I get aggravated. I let work get to me. I let it get to me sometimes.
I'm not there enough for it to bother me. So
yeah, but when I walk into places and something's just wrecked, and I'm like, really? They left it like this for days? Or they did something, I'm just like, oh yeah, of course they treat it like this because they don't have to deal with it.
I hate to say it, but that particular situation happens all over the place.
Yeah.
Not just at that one place, but
no, yeah, it's everywhere. People are like, oh, it's not my problem. So they.
Yep, that happens all the time in a lot of places.
Oh, yeah.
It's not personal. They're not personally doing it to you.
No.
Well, maybe there might be some people there doing it to you. But
maybe.
Yeah.
Because I'm not real friendly with a lot of them. I don't have time. I'm there for a short amount of time, and I don't get to really take like real breaks. Like I don't sit down once from the time I get there to the time I leave.
Well, neither do I when I work there, but I only work 4 hours at a time. You work much more, so well, not much more, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I'm there 5 hours at a time.
Yeah.
And unless I have to sit down because I have to watch some dumb video, I don't.
Yep. Have I told you lately I really like my current job?
Yeah.
I really like it. I have a good time there.
Good.
They're actually doing a because there's so many people that have birthdays in the month of December. They're having a party tomorrow at 3.
Oh, that's cool.
Where they're getting a whole bunch of cakes for different people, and they even actually asked me what kind of cake I'd like, because my birthday is in December, and I told them anything. It is.
Oh, wow.
And we're not live streaming on my birthday, so maybe we will, just for the heck of it. I just won't tell anybody till it's over. That's so mean, I know.
It's his birthday sometime around Christmas.
Yes, it is. It's after Christmas.
Yeah, it's like right after Christmas.
Let me see. I'll do a live stream on that day if I can get like Todd to come and join, and not Ignition Todd. Not that I wouldn't mind having him on.
Our friend Todd.
Our friend Todd. So we haven't talked to him in a long time. I don't know why.
His feelings might be hurt because we didn't make it out to see him while he was in St. Augustine.
Yeah, but I talked to him after that when Ayla was visiting with him. So no, he realizes we're busy, so that can't be it. But you never know.
You never know. His feelings might be hurt.
He might be in the chat right now, stalking us. So.
But then again, it's not like he didn't do that all the time. Whenever he sometimes, he would come into town and do that. He'd be like, not have time to see anybody.
Yeah. Or he'd tell us like the day right before he's leaving. How long you been here? 2 days, 3 days, and I'm leaving tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well. Okay. Let's see. Kim Jong-ji. Yeah. Wow, major improvement. Kim is a master. Andrew makes $1 million and then disappears. You better believe it. Like The Walking Dead, only Tony deserved it. Think of McFarlane and Angela. At best, Avery deserves a handshake, a pat on the back, and a hearty. Wait a minute. A pat on the back and a handy behind the dumpster.
Oh.
By the way, that was from your biggest fan, Avid.
That was hysterical.
Avid has got you pegged, my friend.
Yeah,
pegged. Man. He knows exactly what you want for Christmas.
Yeah. Pegging. You have to pay extra.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, there went your all ages thing out the door.
As long as I'm not having to explain to... trust me, there's nobody underage watching this thing. Okay, so let me talk more about what we're going to do next year with the new live stream. Since I'm done with this drawing, I'm finished with it. So I'm happy with
what are you doing? What kind of fresh hell are you going to put these nice people through?
Okay, well, one of the things we're going to do. One of the things we're going to do is we're going to focus more on the live streams than anything else. A lot of the stuff that I do on the videos on my regular channel, like if I do a Lego build or I do a steelbook review or a comic review or whatever, we're gonna do those during the live stream.
No,
and then
the videos, man, get more people, bring more people in than live streams. And
then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the live stream and we're gonna break it up into smaller videos based on those segments, and then we're gonna put those out so that if anybody, if you don't catch the live stream but you really like, say, the drawing videos, you can watch the drawing videos, or if you like the Lego videos will be there, that type of thing. So yeah, thanks for letting me finish what I was saying.
Well, sorry, I thought I would fill in for you since you were the one talking.
Yeah, I know. You're good. You're good. And Avid sends you heart emojis, and then he says pegging, smiley face, smiley face, smiley face. So I think he's down for it. So Avid, next time you're in town, give him a call.
That's what no, pegging involves a woman, dude.
You could be a woman.
I think you
could play a perfect woman.
Avid, no.
No, you.
No, you don't. You don't understand.
Okay. No, I don't understand. You'll have to explain it to me at a later time.
Later. I don't think you actually know what pegging is.
I know it was mentioned, and I remember I think Wep was trying to describe it, and Ethan was saying he had no clue what it was. So. And I was kind of following along with Ethan because I didn't know what it was either.
You don't want to know what it is.
Okay.
You want to claim ignorance. Oh, my video card is spazzing out. I left this thing up for 2 days, actually. I've left it up for 2 days with Photoshop open and a document open. So my video card is spazzing out. Like when I go to zoom in, there'll be all these lines.
So do you guys want to take a look at this new steelbook case I got?
No, but you're going to subject us to it anyway.
Hey, well, that's part of the love that you get on my show. Because I share with you.
Like herpes.
D says Avery will be spreading the werewolf around. All right. Now you guys just pretend like I'm recording another video, because this is what it's going to be like. I'll do it. Oh, for all those people who joined late, do you guys want to see what what my new intro video looks like? My bumper video? Kodiak says, pegging anal sex reversed. Instead of the man sticking blah 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 up the woman where okay. The fact that Kodiak knows that, so I mean, Avid says no. I don't know what he's saying no to. I'm sure he's saying no to a host of things I said earlier.
He doesn't want to watch. He doesn't want to watch your bumper.
He doesn't want to watch. Well, damn it, you're gonna have to.
Or your steelbook.
Okay, I'll skip the steelbook.
It's one of those. He doesn't want to be subjected.
I don't think he wants to hook up with you when he comes back into town. Maybe that's it.
I don't blame him. I don't even want to touch me. It's gross.
All right, I'm gonna turn my thing around so that you guys can hear the. Okay, and I'm gonna turn up the volume a little bit. All right, this is my new bumper. Here, check it out.
It looked better with the color artwork.
Yeah. Well,
it did.
I want to do something with the color artwork later, so I'm gonna do more with it. But I mean, that's still just the.
I'm just saying. I'm just telling you the facts.
Oh, Kodiak says, bro, that was a straight up copy and paste. I had to look it up. The definition of pegging. So I'm very surprised. He had anal, penis, butt, strap on, and man's butt all in the same post, and it didn't give me a warning to edit it. YouTube, you are dropping the damn ball. That is horrible. He was able to say all those things, and YouTube did not warn me at all.
No, it's looking for words like fifis.
And NPC and stuff like that, right?
Pronouns.
Pronouns, okay.
You know, real hate speech.
All right. Actually, I'm gonna post the. Oh, Kodiak says I have a wrench. Ha 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 ha. That explains it. Oh.
Yeah. He's got a wrench.
Oh my good. I didn't realize that's the power that I gave him.
Yes, dude.
Man, I did not realize because I have the power. Avery, did I give you a wrench for my live streams?
I don't know. I don't talk in your chat.
I know Avid's got it. Did I give D it? I think I would. You know what?
I gave D a wrench on my channel.
All right, I gave him a wrench on the channel too, just in case he wants to. If he's still here, he wants to have the power. And if Jerry's here, I'd give it to Jerry too. But I know he's here. He's just skulking in the background.
He's lurking.
He's lurking. Yeah.
He's a lurker.
He's guys in the chat. Jerry's my favorite. You want to know why? Because he's always here and he never picks on me.
I like
actually that's not true. I think he'd come at me at it if given the opportunity.
Yeah.
Oh well. All right. Well, so that's the plan. So 2 weeks from today, when we do the live stream on Wednesday, January 2nd, we're going to do an all new presentation. We're going to make it into a show. Are we actually going to show our faces?
No.
I may show my face. Yeah, it may be part of it. It may be a small part of it, but I'm still going to be drawing. We're still going to be having the normal back and forth, pain in the ass conversation that Avery brings. Avery is going to be like my Cecil on Ethan's channel. That's what he is. You're my Cecil.
No.
Yeah.
No.
You're the yin to my yang. You're the curmudgeon to my happy-go-lucky. I'm the white knight and you're the dark SOB that slaps the crap out of me every now and then when I'm being stupid.
I'm not coming.
You're not coming to the new show?
No. Sounds awful.
Then I'll just have to replace you with someone else. I mean, I know that sounds horrible, but you are irreplaceable. But I'll have to there'll be auditions.
I don't want to go,
guys. There'll be auditions. We'll do an audition, and you'll come onto the live stream. You'll engage in the witty banter, and if the chat likes you, you'll be invited back the next time. If they don't like you,
just show up and be like, no. Just be like, no, Andrew. You'll have the job.
D says, laugh out loud. I'll be drunk with power. Very good. Kodiak says, that's probably as risky as I'd get, though. And then Avid says, Andrew showed his face when in New York City. Yes, I did. And there's my earlier videos. I did face reveals. I talked into the camera on several of them, and that's when Avery kept saying, "Dude, you're not going to get any subscribers if you keep showing your face." So,
yeah. Oh, yeah. Oof.
Yeah, I know. That big gap between my teeth makes me look like a country bumpkin.
It's not. It's all of it.
If I could talk into a camera without looking like an idiot, but I can't.
It's all of it. It's your face.
It's just everything, right?
It's just your entire being.
What if I wore a mask like Cecil?
Like Captain Comics. Like
Avid says, please have a casting couch. Hello, dear. I'll be there in a minute. All right. My wife, stop.
The casting couch. Avid, God bless you.
Kodiak says, yeah, rule of the artist, show your hands, not your face. And my hands are all knocked to crap. All my scabs are healing very well, but
Did you shake hands with Doug TeNapel again?
no, I did not. I shook hands with you.
No, I've never shaken your hand.
Ooh. Kodiak reminded me, says, wait, Cecil wears a mask. Avery,
What?
if I got you a werewolf mask, would you show your face?
I
I gotta find a where I
never said yes, and I don't have a camera.
It's okay. I will get you one. I will find a way to make it happen, and I will get you a werewolf mask.
I won't.
Avid says wear a Cecil mask.
Oh, that would be funny if I could find a Dom DeLuise mask. I would probably do that every once in a while just because it's funny.
Yeah, that would be funny. All right, guys. Thanks a lot for joining us. We appreciate it. I hope you had a good time as much as we had a good time. And we'll be back again on Friday. Oh, Friday. I forgot to mention. We have a family dinner Friday. So there's a chance I might not be on time at 7:30. I am still stop. I'm still gonna stream, but it might be a little bit later. So Avery wears a William Shatner mask. If we could get him a William Shatner mask, I bet he would wear it. Hey now, don't get my stream struck for some type of copyright claim now. Because you know you're doing way good job there. Okay. All right, everybody. Thanks a lot for joining.
Yeah,
we'll catch you next time.
Dude, if the algorithm picks that up, I'll give you $1.
Okay. I'm probably not gonna. Are you gonna live stream tomorrow? By the way.
No, I can't.
Okay. Well, Mike's invited me to go see Aquaman tomorrow night, so okay. I probably won't live stream, but definitely Friday. But at this point, it might be a little late. If I can do it by 7, because we're meeting my parents for dinner at 5:30. So,
cool.
All right, Avid, Kodiak, everybody, thank you so much for joining, and catch y'all next time.
Thanks, guys.